New reporting from the Wall Street Journal show more workers want to change jobs, but the market is getting tougher. A LinkedIn survey shows 85% of workers are thinking about changing jobs this year. However, those trying to make the switch are finding companies are offering less generous pay or are not budging on other perks like vacation time. Joining us now here in Studio 57 is Javier David. He's the managing editor for business and markets at Axios and also a CBS News contributor. So, last year, we were talking about how this is, what was it, the year of the worker.
I thought everyone changed their jobs last year.
Right, and how the
raises.
Workers had the power and that they were the one dictating terms to employers, right? I feel like we were in a sort of a post-COVID sort of haze in terms of what we thought was going to be the norm going forward. It seems like big corporations have reverted to form, which is like, yo, if I want you to do this job, this is what you're getting paid, and this is the amount of vacation time you're getting.
That's exactly the story. Remember the YOLO economy that we were all talking about, 2021?
The YOLO
so
economy.
Now we're kind of normalizing. We're going back to what it used to be. Workers still have a lot of power, and if you've noticed, there's still an awful amount, a large amount rather, of people working from home, working remotely. And I think on some level, employers are like, look, we've given you, that's a really big perk. You don't have to come into the office. You don't have to commute. Like, you're saving money. This is what you're getting. And in some level, they're right. Like, there are a lot more remote sort of hybrid jobs out there. And I think the thinking from employers is, okay, that's a really big perk in and of itself. You're saving money by staying home. You don't have to fill up the gas tank to drive an hour each way. You don't have to take the subway, whatever it is. The bottom line being, this is something that is a real benefit for you and don't feel as inclined to give out as much in terms of pay.
So the pendulum has swung back a bit. Maybe not all the way back, but back a bit, which is what you want. You want something that makes both employer and employee both happy and unhappy simultaneously, I guess. So which brings me to this. Like I said, I thought everyone switched their jobs last year. They got everything they wanted, and they should be happy. Why are people wanting to switch jobs again? Like, what's going on?
I think, well, look, when you've gotten all that you want, you sort of, the grass always seems greener. And an unpopular opinion, but I feel like people don't have a whole lot to complain about. The jobs market is still very, very solid. You're getting pay. You don't have to go in and out of the office. All of the perks or the quirks of working in an office environment.
Are employees drunk with power?
And I think I think that people are starting to kind of reach the upper limits of what they are able to demand realistically, as opposed to what your employer needs and what they are willing to pay you for.
But the question, Javier, for me is, and as somebody who studies the markets, when it comes to quantifying what we're talking about, do employers see a greater quantifiable benefit to having employees work remotely, for example, as one example? Or do they say, look, productivity is down and we need to have people in the office? Because my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law, they live out in San Francisco, but they can practically live anywhere they want. They're consultants, so that may be different in that world. But I just wonder if a lot of what we're seeing is because companies are losing money, and they think that this is a bad.
Well, companies are losing money on physical assets like real estate. The productivity question, and we actually got some data from the Federal Reserve over the last week or so that shows that in the short term, there's a slight cost of productivity, but in the longer term, employees are more productive because they're more happy. They're more able to balance the work-life equation that we always, we've been trying to thread the needle on that for like more than a decade now. And we're in a real sweet spot. People can stay at home. They can spend more time with their kids. They can spend more time with their families. They can do certain things that they weren't able to do when they had to sort of clock in from 9 to 5. But all of that being said, there's that whole question that employers are looking at the balance sheet, and they have a lot of unused office space. We're talking a lot now about like converting some of this into housing or things that people can do and benefit from. But that's kind of the equation and the balancing act that employers are trying to.
Javier, thank you very much.
Thanks, Javier.
Absolutely.